G'day everyone, welcome back. Just doing a bit of an update on the where we're at with this restoration projects. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm down a car. I sold the XW. She's gone. Turns out someone wanted it more than, I guess I did at the end of the day, and they had to pay for it, but at the end of the day it's gone now. So yeah, the short story is, there was a car driving past while I was having a beer in the bar the other week, and I noticed he pulled backwards towards the shed here, and my shed you can see into it from the road, right? So I've had letters in the mailbox and all this sort of stuff before for the old Tojo that I've got, bits and pieces, but yeah, anyway, he bailed me up for a chat, and I told him the XY wasn't for sale because that's what he could see. And I said that I do have another car that I'm getting ready to sell. So he had a look at it, and he bugged me dead. He bought it. So, yeah, and at the end of the day, I guess I was happy to let it go for what I let it go for. I did get what I thought was fair. So yeah, I did put a fair bit of work into it, and the rust repair panels that I had to purchase for it, they do add up. But at the end of the day, I've done pretty well, I would think. And when you think about what it costs to paint a car, so if I was to do it myself, fair enough, yeah, I'd probably save a few dollars. Would the quality be there? Well, maybe, maybe not. I have never painted a full car before. Now, I did get some quotes from around town here from quite a few painters, and that ranged from anywhere from 10 grand to 20 grand. That's just paint, so they were quite specific about that. If they had to do much work to it, you can start adding thousands of dollars onto it. So anyway, and that's understandable. They don't know who you are, and they don't know what you can do. They've got to protect themselves. And one bloke put it into perspective for me. He said, that car and that paint job, it now becomes mine. Not an ownership, but basically his responsibility is to put out a good product. And you can see how it's difficult if someone goes and does a crap prep job underneath the paint, and they come and paint over the top of it, then what's underneath is really going to show through in the end of the day. And another person told me, another painter years ago, he's telling me that there's 10-year restorations and there's 40-year restorations, depending on how well you look after these cars. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So if it was, say I was to put another 15 grand into a paint job, would I get that back when I sold it? Maybe I'd make a few extra dollars, but at the end of the day, I figured, well, I've got someone here who's keen, and he's prepared to pay me what I'm comfortable with without any bugger or bartering. He did try to talk me down a couple of grand, but I wasn't having a bar of it, So at the end of the day, he paid me what I wanted, and we were both happy, and now that car's out, and I can continue to put the effort into the XY, the ultimate model that I've always wanted. So at the end of the day, that's where we're at with that. So geez, it's hard to hold. Yeah, so anyway, the XW is out, and the GT's back in the shed finally. That's good. So moving forward, we're going to be continuing to work on the XY. I've got a lot of things that I've already done to the XY, but a lot of work that still needs to be finished on it. The most recent thing we're going to be doing is I've got a Cleveland small block over here. I'll show you shortly. Stripping that down, and I'm going to take it over to Tony Brinkley here in Townsville. He's a reputable engine builder. I don't know the bloke personally. I have spoken to him a few times over the phone, and it's a credit to him because I've spoken to him 3 times on the phone already, right? And he's been really courteous each time, and this has been over the course of we're probably talking 2 months now, because with my work commitments I'm away a bit, and so I haven't been able to get to it. Now today actually I'm going to start stripping this motor down and get it over to him. Now just to give you an example of how genuine this bloke is, I said to him, right, I'll bring this motor over and you can build it for me. He said, hang on a minute, before you do, you can strip it down and have a look at it. He wanted me to have a look at the bores and specifically the piston to see whether it was a virgin bore or whether it's been bored out before. So, and that was great, you know. And then he also said to me, before you bring it over, strip it all down. Strip it down into pieces and then bring over the bits that he wanted, you know, the block, and he didn't want the water pump and things like that because they're all going to get replaced now. I said to him, so what's the benefit with me stripping it down, you know? And he's like, mate, you'll save yourself $350, I think it was. So, you know, he could quite easily just say, yep, bring it in, strip it down and put that on the bill. But, so it's credit to him. So we're off to a good start there. So I'm going to strip this motor down, throw it in the Toyota, and I'm going to take it over to him and we're going to get it built. So I haven't really talked specifics with him, but basically the overview is to build that car as a street strip type car. Certainly not high horsepower, but for the budget that we've set, you know, I definitely want some good torque and bit of power there. So maybe a set of alloy heads and good intake and things like that. So, but I'll take you along for that journey. Might even, well, we'll see how we go. Might even get you to meet Tony if he's able to share his time for that. And we'll follow the build process for the motor. So that'll be interesting. I'd like to document it, you know, for my own sake as well. So yeah, anyway, so that's about it. That's where we're at. The XW's gone. I've got a few still photos and maybe a little bit of video. I might roll on that now, and well, that'll be the end of that. So yeah, anyways, next time you see me, it'll be all hands on deck for the XY. So cheers anyway. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 To appreciate all that is vacant, it's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna